Another week, another thrill, as the Red Sox complete their quest in defeating the Dodgers 5-1 on Sunday night. Eagles' Carson Wentz rebounds from early turnovers and finally delivers a 24-18 win over the Jaguars. The New York Giants, though, lost their 5th consecutive game of the season yesterday, as they are now a horrid 1-7 for the season and being dead last in the NFC East. Who's to blame for their collapse? Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Josh Lynch, and welcome back to the latest edition of Sideline Reporters. Today, we'll be discussing all those topics with more Connor Keating, whose Red Sox just won their 4th World Series in 15 years, and Ali DiNatale, whose New York Giants have the 2nd worst record in the NFL after suffering another loss to the Redskins on Sunday. Guys, Eagles game, I think they're back. Carson Wentz had a great game, 21 of 30, 70% of his passes were completed. I thought he did okay, guys. What'd you think?
I agree. He had 3 touchdowns. It was a great game, especially after bouncing back from that loss he had. So it was definitely, I think the Eagles are gonna do good things.
And this comes right after the Eagles' horrible game that they gave up a week before this one. They lost to the Panthers, had a 17-point lead, gave it all up in the 4th quarter. Carson Wentz, he threw 3 would-be interceptions that totally screwed them over. But this game, it was like almost his redemption game, guys. Definitely. Though the win did come with the cost, they lost their left tackle Lane Johnson to I wouldn't say season-ending injury, but looks like he's going to be out for some significant amount of time. But nevertheless, Carson Wentz, he came back, looked great, and I think the win was a must-win for the Eagles as they now enter their bye 4-4 rather than 3-5. So I think they're in a good position. But the bigger story here, guys, is the Red Sox and their defeat of the Dodgers. Connor, it's your team, man. Take it away.
Oh, man. All I have to say is Price really found his postseason form. He's 2-0, and in this World Series, he threw 7 innings, 3 hits, only 1 earned run, and he struck out 5, which was insane. And the cool thing about this, though, is like all runs in this game came off of homers.
Yeah.
Steve Pearce had 2.
Steve Pearce was amazing.
Yeah, he was. He really was. He won MVP, which was awesome. J.D. Martinez had a home run, and Mookie also hit a home run.
Yeah.
And the Red Sox ended this season with 119 total wins, and that puts them at 3rd best in the NFL or MLB history. Sorry about that.
Overall, I mean, the Red Sox, they just outlasted the Dodgers. The Dodgers, everybody was skeptical as to whether we thought they had a chance. After their Game 3 win, I think, was it?
Yeah.
That game was crazy, by the way, guys. Lasted 7 hours, 20 minutes. Ridiculous. But I digress. But we thought, Dodgers could have had a chance, but the Red Sox, we could tell they were just going to take it all.
Yeah.
Amazing. Price, though, he proved his postseason medal. I don't know if you guys ever took note of his struggles that he's had in the postseason. Price has been 0-11 in all of his postseason starts. But the month of October was his month, and he proved to all of us, that he could put all that behind him and play some of his best baseball in his career. So that was great, guys. Allie, did you ever take note of Price's game?
Well, I mean, as a Yankee fan, his stats against the Yankees really aren't the best, and especially in the postseason was not good this year. But honestly, after watching the game last night and seeing him really bounce back, I mean, I hate to say it, but it was good to see. I mean, it was a good story.
Definitely. They got a win here, World Series champs. I know you're happy, man.
Very happy.
That's their 4th World Series in 15 years, I think?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
It's crazy. They're like a dynasty, almost like the Patriots almost. Ridiculous.
Getting there.
Yeah. Moving on, though, we got the Giants. Allie, your Giants not looking too hot.
No, not good at all.
Not looking too hot. What's going on?
A lot is going
lot is
on.
right.
Currently 1-7, the loss against Washington. I really don't think anyone is expecting them to be any good for the rest of the season. Probably maybe one more win, but I highly doubt it.
Yeah.
Eli,
out of the playoffs, I think, right?
Yeah, I think so. And after the game, actually, Eli Manning stated that he won't waive his no trade clause. Like
No.
he wants to stay in New York, and that's definitely, I think, is a
That's
problem.
the problem.
Yeah.
He wants to stay, guys, but like everybody kind of wants him out, and I think he
exactly.
knows that. But I feel as if he still wants to like prove something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he's trying to prove. Guy has 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
What's to lose? Just either
Yeah, I
retire or
agree.
move on. But there's a lot of problems in that offensive system. The line is still god awful.
Mm-hmm.
I think you guys are with your 3rd string tackle in 2
Yeah.
months, which is like absurd. I'm hearing rumors that they're trying to give away Odell Beckham Jr., which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I've seen that around
know.
definitely, but
Yeah.
I really don't know what they're gonna
we'll
do.
see what happens. But Giants are a mess, and moving forward, I don't know what they can do. I mean, they gave up a quarterback, in this year's draft for a running back. I mean, Saquon Barkley, their running back, what I'm talking about, he's
he's
fine.
pretty
They
much,
have
yeah.
talent, but they got to have somebody in that quarterback position, that could, I don't know, match the talent on that offense. You got Sterling Shepard, he's a phenomenal receiver. Odell Beckham, like I just said. You guys got weapons. It's just we don't think Eli is suitable,
No.
for those weapons on that system. Nevertheless, they're out of the playoffs. But the NFC East, they're weak, So
Yeah.
it's like, it's a I can't even say it's a win-loss for them, but
Yeah.
they shouldn't beat up on themselves too much. But moving forward, I think they should draft a quarterback. I don't know what you think. What do you think?
100%.
I agree. I think back to what you said about Eli, moving on, I think he's making his career. Yeah, he has 2 Super Bowl wins, but if he stays with the Giants and keeps losing like this, his career, their Super Bowl wins are just like not going to be like anything. He's like, yeah, they won those 2 years, but if you're losing every other game, I mean, it's no point.
Exactly.
And
Those 2 Super Bowls are just fading away as he keeps losing.
yeah, I think they should get a new quarterback at this next draft.
They almost have
It's-
to. They really do.
Yeah.
Guys. Breaking news though today: Hugh Jackson has just been fired from the Cleveland Browns after how many seasons, guys? Was it 3, 2?
I don't remember.
Who knows?
think
But
it's 3.
it was too long enough. But he's just been fired this morning. Guys, in my opinion, that doesn't really sit well with me. The Browns, I can't say they're looking great, but they're not looking bad. If you look at the games they've played, they've had 4 overtime games. They've lost all of them, but they could have won them. So if they would have won those 4 games, it'd be a different story. He probably wouldn't be fired. But I don't know if this helps them. I really don't. Like, you throw in another coach, like, they might be the same team that we're looking at now. So I don't know. Like, what do you guys think about that?
I think it was a bad idea, honestly.
It was.
I mean, they're not playing, amazing this year, but
No.
it's definitely better than past seasons.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I just think,
Well, one
now
game
it's
last
like,
year.
yeah.
Yeah. What you think, though?
I don't think they should have fired Hugh Jackson. I think they should have talked to him and be like, hey, if you don't win a certain amount of games this rest of this season, then you'll be in trouble. I think because they brought in Baker Mayfield, and he, after Tyrod Taylor lost a starting job. I mean, Baker Mayfield, he's playing decent
That's their
football.
quarterback.
He's playing
Say for
decent
the next
football.
3-4
Yeah,
years,
definitely.
that's their quarterback. They should stick with him. Nobody else. He might have a slump or two, in some games, down the line. But I think personally, that's their quarterback. They should ride with him. Keep it at that. But as far as firing the coach, I don't. Like I said, I don't know if that was the best option for them. Yeah. But guys, all I gotta say is they're doing all right.
Yeah.
They're doing all right.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we got a special to take care of. We got the buzzer beater. What this is now, this is gonna be a part of our segment, the end of our segment for every show. This is our first time doing it, so bear with us. but we promise, it's gonna be great. So just sit back and watch. Now, rules are fairly simple in this game, as you guys know. We each, have 2 slips of paper. On the paper, or both sheets of paper, we are gonna write down one word for a storyline that each of us will give. Now, these are not just, basic storylines. These are storylines, that are, humorous, intriguing and newsworthy. So with that being said, Allie's gonna start it off.
Yep.
I'm followed, then it's Connor. Now, before we start, I want to introduce you guys to Thomas. He's going to be the guy that, I don't know, buzzes the horn, rings the horn, whatever you want to call it. Make a sound effect, I don't know. But he's going to be the guy that's in charge of letting us know that our time is up. By the way, after we write down the word for describing whatever storyline you guys give, we have 10 seconds to explain as to why we wrote that one word down. Now, I hope you got that, but you'll see as the game, starts to pick up. You understand it? All right, so you guys ready?
Ready?
All right, Allie, start it off.
All right, so my first topic is the Cleveland Cavaliers firing their head coach. They have an 0-6 start, and they haven't led at halftime or in the second half at all this season. So, yeah, that's...
Let's write it down.
Yeah,
Have
go
already
ahead.
pen, Allie?
Yeah.
Here we go. Go first, Connor.
So I put crazy, and the reason I put crazy is because Ty Lue brought them to a finals in 2016. Like, why fire him? Yeah, they're not playing that, but they don't have LeBron James. That's why. It's not the coach's fault.
No, it's not.
Don't fire the coach for having a bad start. It's the team. Like, they're not playing well. Yeah, LeBron James isn't there, so that's why they're playing bad.
True. Me, guys, you can't really see it, folks, but I wrote inevitable. I wrote inevitable because I knew when LeBron was going to leave, they were just going to end up firing him.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because, how can I put it? I feel as if LeBron, I got 10 seconds. I feel as if LeBron was the coach. So he's gone, got Tyronn Lue there. They probably don't trust the guy, No LeBron, no trust, Did I make the time? There we go. There we go. You kind of, I don't know if you heard it, but we heard it. All right, moving right along. All right, so my first storyline is going to sound a little crazy, guys, but Pawnee Heights football. This is a high school football team in Kansas. They scored 118 points and saw their starting fullback score 14 touchdowns. Let me know what you guys think about that. I'll tell you right now, I think that's crazy. It's ridiculous. Where's the mercy rule?
Go ahead, Allie.
Allie.
I wrote, wow. That's just insane to me. Wow. I don't even know what else to say about that.
14 touchdowns from their fullback. Then they had a 118-point score. Like, I don't know what to say, but like, where's the mercy rule? Like,
Yeah.
that's insane.
Okay.
Crazy.
I put defense because that just makes me think there was no defense. Like, if you score 118 points, you're just having a scrimmage against your team.
I really don't even want to know what the other team put up. Like,
Yeah.
they might not even could
Were
have
they-
had more than 10. Like, 118 points is crazy.
Were they even there? That's the real question.
Yeah.
I mean, defense obviously wasn't there because 118, 14 touchdowns for one guy. Like, that's
Somebody's getting fired. Somebody's getting fired.
like Hugh
Definitely.
Jackson.
Take it away, Connor. Your storyline up next.
My first storyline is the five Jacksonville Jaguar players that almost
heard about that.
almost got
got
they got detained. They weren't like officially arrested, but they got detained in London because they went to a restaurant, spent a lot of money, and then tried to leave without paying the
Tried
bill.
to leave because the bill was too big. Now listen, they're NFL football players. They should have money,
Yeah.
correct? Now I didn't take note of which players were detained. I saw Barry Church. He's a well-known safety around the league. He's an old guy, well-known. He used to play for the Cowboys. He was a great safety. But it doesn't make sense to me as to why NFL players, who we all know probably have money, would walk out of a restaurant or a bar?
I think it was a restaurant and bar. Like,
Yeah.
those
Walk out without
combinations.
paying like that. That's ridiculous. Crazy. Allie, what you think?
I was gonna write down wrong for that because, like you said, they're NFL players. I mean, you should just be able to pay. I mean, no matter how much you spend.
Forgot to write down my words. Give me some additional time, Thomas. Stupid. You can't say it, but stupid. You got money and you don't want to. Come on, like, really? All right, back to me. Los Angeles Lakers forward LeBron James jokingly agreed to play a one-on-one game against the greatest of all time, Michael Jordan, in a tweet early Monday morning. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited.
Can I borrow that marker?
Oh yeah, my bad. So terrified. We're supposed to have whiteboards, but You had to settle for the sheets of paper. You're getting it done, though.
Ladies first.
I wrote down hilarious. I think that's pretty funny, but I mean, those are two amazing players, and honestly, to see, I like how LeBron is active on social media like that. Like, I think it's pretty funny, and that would be honestly really cool to see.
Very, very. It's must-see TV to me. It's like, shoot,
Yeah.
if they can, somebody can videotape that. I'm sure all of us would want to see that. LeBron James versus Michael Jordan. You
Yeah.
know, Michael Jordan is probably a little, roughed up. But hey,
Been a while.
he's the GOAT. Come on, now.
Yeah.
Got to see that. What you think?
Now, bringing back the GOAT conversation, it's literally a GOAT versus GOAT.
GOAT versus
This-
GOAT. Man. Greatest of all time. It's greatest of all time.
I know this won't prove the GOAT status. I mean, it might for some people, but I mean, you could see two of the best in the league, former and present, and it's going to be. I think it's going to be good. There's going to be a lot of free throw line dunks, if you know what I mean.
Crazy. All right, guys. Do we have any more stories to take care of? Connor?
Yeah, I got one more actually.
more?
Yeah. This came kind of a surprise to me.
Let's hear it.
Rick Pitino, you guys know him from
Pitino.
Louisville, who got fired because of the scandal. He actually wants an NBA job
He wants an NBA job.
that is available next spring.
Let me shut up and write my word down. For this one.
I don't know who would be available in the spring, but I don't know, and I don't know why they'd want to hire Rick
Okay.
Pitino.
I got you right now, buddy. Let me do this. Hold on. Let me throw this up there. Yeah, I'm confused. Like, and here's why I'm confused. Like, his trust has been lost. Like,
Oh, yeah.
after that, breaking, headline, involving the scandal that he had, with recruiting players, and bringing money involved. I mean, trust has been lost. So, like, I don't know. I'm confused. I'm really confused. Plus, he said he didn't want to coach anymore. He said
Yeah.
himself, his legacy was over. I hate that buzzer now. I want to keep going, though.
I wrote down weird/odd because hearing that, it's like it came out of
He said he
nowhere,
wanted to
very
stop
weird,
coaching,
yeah.
So, like,
And on, like you said about the whole trust thing, like
Yeah.
I really don't think
trust has been
anyone,
lost.
is going to hire him.
One of the greatest coaches of all time, though, in the college basketball game, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Well, guys, you gave your stories, right?
Yep.
Gave your stories?
Oh yeah.
All right, guys, that's a wrap. We'll catch you guys on Thursday. For now, I'm Josh, Connor, Allie. Have a good day, guys.